Hello, guys. Welcome to Big Brother Niger, the convos. Yeah, we always have conversations as regards what has been happening in Biggie's house. But I'm not alone. My name is Precious. I have Damilola and Ada. They will be joining me to talk about, all of the balls and whatever has been happening now. But it's not really balls in maybe.
No.
But just helping them, Sha, because really that show now they got great. Hi guys, how you guys doing now?
I'm fine.
Ada, Dami, what's up? What's up, G's? How you guys doing?
Okay, I'll say I'm fine, but I'm putting it in God's way because if you put it in Nigeria way, nobody is fine. No.
Nigeria, we're just getting used to it. I always used to Nigeria. Anyhow they put it to us, we're just.
I actually think Nigeria should stop getting used to stuff like that. But, that was like by the way, really. Let's just focus on these guys, the Big Brother crew. Now, I mean, something interesting happened on Sunday. The split between the duos, like everybody don't work out, debate their pass on you. And it's just beautiful to see because I think that too many people have been hiding under other people. Like I think the Shatoria, Sean and Victoria. I don't know. I think Victoria is hiding under Sean. Sean also thinks that he's helping Victoria, of which I'm like, I beg that one no jig. Who else is hiding under each other again?
Andy and Wani.
Yes. Andy and Wani. I think Andy's hiding on that one.
Although those ones, they're not hiding on.
They're not actually. They're just giving themselves they're actually doing something for themselves.
I don't know what's wrong.
Like I think people don't get to see them to nominate them. Those guys are just like the big brothers in the house. So.
They are doing.
But a couple of people are hiding under each other. What else again do we have? I think Chizoba is hiding under Onyeka. Chizoba is between Ben and TJ. Who do you think is hiding under?
TJ is just there turning same. Why Ben is also there doing love. So I think,
both of them are actually complementing themselves.
They are doing something. I mean, cooking is
the aces.
It's there and this.
Tofa and Suj, former aces.
Both of them.
Love life, both of them. So both of them are facing their own. Nobody is actually.
My mother.
Oh, Nelly and Anita. What do you think? Who's hiding?
Same thing. They are just like Ben and this.
Same like the couples, like they are boys.
Yeah, so who can we now say is hiding? Like Chizoba
won that one, and for me I love the fact that they had to just unpair them. So I would see how Sean and this Victoria would present themselves. So Victoria now she's no longer going to be under him or him having that say over her again. She's going to have her own say now. And it's up to her to give us what she got, because if she doesn't, then there's no way for her in the house. So I feel that now that she's independent, she'll just do her own thing. So it's like I said, it's up to her to just give us our own distance for us to see that okay, this is who Victoria is. Then Sean on his own, since he's still following Wani, I don't know. He can decide to continue his own relationship or do his own thing. But I feel Victoria, and I'm just happy that they unpair them. Let her just focus on herself and the money. This one is not peer again. So anytime anything happens, she can stand on her own that yes, I was the one who did it, not with you. So that's my own fault.
What do you think, Dami?
Well, Victoria. I'm happy that Victoria is on her own. Also, I want to see Andy. Yes, I want Andy. I want to see Andy on her own because I feel like Andy would be better without Wani. Because Wani is just like I have a feeling that if they had stayed separately, maybe when they were small, Andy would have, let me not say done that better, but at least because if you look at Wani is always there. Like I think when me and Precious, when we discussed earlier, we talked about their relationship. Andy liked Mickey, but when that was how they put it there. But when the guy said something about Wani or something, Wani just changed the girl's mind. Like, I don't like Mickey. I don't do this. Yeah. She also said, I don't like Mickey. Just because our sister said. Meanwhile, Wani entered the house and she just moved straight to Sean without asking Andy.
And that's
without
true.
Looking at it. And so Andy is just there. If my sister says that she do something,
that's to make her sister happy all the time.
So it's like my sister is the one that decides. I follow.
I think she's the tired there. She's the first. I think she's likely the one.
But that's going to be so.
I
really want. I want to see how it will play out. So obviously that's why some of their ships outside. If you look at it, they're all saying Wani is the one that they can leave. Like she's the one with the little bit score on the end way better than Andy. So
yeah,
I love that.
For me personally, I think I like you made mention of Victoria and you made mention of Handy. I also want to see Handy, be by herself because all this time she's always had Wani to be like a shoulder that's always there to protect her and all of that. I feel like she has a lot more to give, but because of her sister's presence, so she's like everything she does is for her sister. So I think Handy really is like the sacrificial one that is trying to ensure that everything's okay. So when you see when her sister and Sean they're having issues, she's like the third arm, like she's trying to put things together or whatever. So she doesn't have a life of her own because normally the fact that Star was able to pick Sean, you would expect that she would also do for somebody else, but you can see that she's just jeering towards Sean too, which makes it like what that's why Ibuka had asked them which one is our Sean. Are you guys sharing Sean together? So you can see that she's the one who is like so between Wani and Handy, you would most likely feel like if both of them were to like if Wani was to get a suitor now, like one is willing to get married to this person while leaving Handy behind, not really caring about how much her sister feels. Because her sister, if it was the other way, I think Handy will leave the guy and just wait for Wani to get somebody who will marry her.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I feel like Handy actually sacrificed more than Wani. I mean, not that's not to say they don't love themselves. I mean, they love themselves, they're sisters. But then again, that's like the dynamics between both
Their
of them.
relationship.
Then for Victoria, I think that Victoria, yes, Victoria. I don't really still understand Victoria. I feel like she's trying to force the personality that she has in the house. I don't feel like it's really genuine. I feel like I don't know if she's really stuck up or if she's because I know she was stuck up for weeks. Then Sean was always bashing her and saying all sorts to her that telling her to come out of her shell and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden she started to be very playful and started talking to him. So I don't even know if that's what we are seeing is actually the real Victoria. Like if she's not really in like real life stuck up, or if she's
She
just
might,
trying
it
to
might, I still
for the
don't
sake of it.
understand because when she's interacting with others, you just know that okay, this person, she might just be the quiet person who just talks to people that it may take her a long time to open up to you. But if she opens up to you, she will talk to you and do that. But I kind of feel like her character with Sean. I don't know. It's actually there's something there. There's something that guy is. No, I don't understand because I also find it difficult until I know you before I can open up to you. But it does not mean that just because I'm like that, you talk down on me. No, God will face each other. So it's something is going wrong.
And I think the one is even giving it back to back. That's why it's not that really with her. But I think maybe love will make her calm down. But for Victoria, like I said, I'm just happy that she'll be on her own. Now she'll be the one to fight her own battle by herself. And she cannot give us the content.
I don't see Victoria giving any content apart from all this.
She's a very calm, she's a very calm and reserved person.
You don't need to this show, you don't need it.
You don't need calm and reserved for the show. For me, like if you're going to be calm and reserved, it means you must be complimenting in other ways, which means that you must be very good with tasks. You must be very good with a lot of other things. So it makes your calm and reserve very sexy. But she's not. She's just calm, reserve, and it's not doing anything. Maybe calm and reserve go put comfortable.
Maybe that's why Sean is pissed. That I'm the one. It feels that I'm the one doing it, and she's not doing it, and she's just there.
For me personally, I don't think that's why Sean is. I think Sean is very, very rude as a guy. I think he's domineering. I think that he thinks he's the smartest one in the group.
Did you see the argument? Did you watch the argument yesterday? Where Sean was just, I think I didn't watch where he told Wani to get out, but Wani was like, just get lost or something like that. When they were discussing in front. Imagine talking to your man in front of others with his friends, and he just tells you to get lost or something.
Get lost.
I don't know what that language is, but that really,
get the F off. I think that's what he
said. I think so. And Wani was so angry, and he still followed her to the kitchen to argue with her. I mean, they say we women will nag a lot, but that guy is something else.
No, for me personally, I'm like, even if I know couples will have problems, will have issues, right? But like, if we're having an issue, I don't want to be talking about the issue I have with you in front of
my friends, family
that should not even know.
No,
I mean, there's a way to be very coded about it.
You don't even insult me in
front of people. Because the fact that, like I said, the fact that you can say it in front of your family, what will you do inside?
You are saying like it's not
inside the room. Yes, we face it.
That's outside.
Because we cannot do in front of our family. Let's also not talk bad about each other.
Go inside. Also, I want to see you. There are ways to tell your spouse, can we
Then
talk?
another thing again is that you understand who your partner is, because one said personally that she's someone that if she's really angry, she doesn't want to be spoken to at the moment. She just wants to go somewhere and cool off. And you can really tell the kind of person she is, because when she's angry, when she's even talking, she talks with so much passion. When she's angry, you can see how she's moving
shining
with her eyes and everything. So you can imagine that when you insult that kind of person, the reaction
Nah,
you're
she will
going to
flame
get
up like.
it will be like a blow up. So like you need to understand the person you're with. So so I'm so shocked how the guy is saying all those things. Well, at the end of the day, I still have my own reserve by saying that the guy never liked the girl, because obviously she came to meet
Definitely.
him. Of which I'm always going to be against women going to toast men. All this social media antics and shenanigans.
No, it actually works for some people.
I want see. I don't know. Maybe not Nigerian men. Actually, maybe some other kind of.
You are not a
because
complete feminist. They'll tell you what they
Go walk up to him and tell him you like you want him.
you meet
You
him.
meet
What are you
him.
talking
You walk
about?
up to
Yes, sir. If you want him, you meet him now.
Because they say these days men are more reserved. They don't want to get rejected. So they tell you walk up to them.
You're going to have to hunt, though. You have to be a hunter, because nobody sends you this away.
So you have to hunt.
Please hunt, though. That's what you guys are supposed to be doing.
Okay.
Because I don't see, no, really, because a lot of times when a guy goes for a girl, it's always better. My dear, it's always better. In all the stories where I don't hear, where woman pursue man.
The truth is that even if you want to go and meet him, because they say even if you want to go and toast a man, like meet him, woo him, there's how you do. You don't just tell him that I want to be your boyfriend, because some of them can be shy. There's how you just meet him and become friends with him, like make him feel comfortable.
That really shoot their shot, but indirectly.
Indirectly, that's how you do it. Not so that I want to date you, like
say I want you to be my boyfriend. But obviously, as a guy, as a sharp guy, as a what's up guy, as a guy when you know when you see babe way like you, do you understand?
You will know.
You will know, because she's always drawn to you. She's always talking to you. Before you know, she's touching your hand or laughing. And laughing and
just those kind of laugh. It's not even like that, though.
I do that.
What I'm even really saying is, like, in this kind of space where it's very enclosed, you find out that you're trying to, spend more time with this particular person. It's because you have interest. You like the person. Do you understand what I'm saying? And in the first week, this girl no waste time. First day, she don't follow the boy they talk. As in, she's been acting like, I really like you. I'm all for you and all of that. So the boy didn't even really. So he didn't work for it.
It was just like
it came to
bonanza free.
He didn't work for it. Like if he tried to work, like
bonanza, you can't say,
a pro bono.
And it's
like same with like Tofa and Anita. Like
that one's so far. Worked
so like
for it.
Tofa really likes. I can tell you that Tofa actually likes Anita. Maybe after their house, you probably be thinking of something. Anita might not necessarily be looking at something there, because she, of course, the guy's like way younger
than her.
But bearing that in mind, and maybe if he was about the same age, she might not really think about it. Even though that's what she's doing and she's trying to be back with him, I don't really trust it so much. But I'm saying that you can tell that Tofa actually worked for Anita. Do you understand? Because he started to observe her and then realized that he liked her and went for her. When they were having their arguments and stuff, and it was about this age thing, I remember I saw a clip where the guy said, the reason why I had to lie about my age is because I'm in love with you. You said that kind of, I was like, oh, they don't love that kind of thing. But I don't think I'll hear a Sean say that kind of thing. Like,
but it's true.
Sean is too proud to say that.
There are different types of men now. Like there are some that they are the ones that are the alpha male. They don't say anything.
How many times have you seen with that age? Let's be sincere.
No, but
they don't.
No,
they don't say. They don't say. They show it.
It's just that Sean is not doing it.
Sean is a good example of I don't like you.
Because that you love me. I want to hear you say you actually do love me, because I want to hear it. I don't want to.
But she doesn't mind.
She's not even complaining. She's still there.
So I think that Wani actually does love this guy. I think she's in love. I don't think he's like she's acting for content or something. I think she's actually truly in love. Because there was another clip where I saw she and Handy. And I think Handy was trying to tell her that Wani, see, use your head. This boy knows what he's doing. Like, leave this boy. But I think Wani was not trying to, she was not making sense of what her star was saying. So that's why she's really deeply hurt that this guy pisses me off and he has the guts to be defending himself. Not so I have a problem with people that are actually very, very defensive, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Like your baby, they tell you say you don't F for Prada, and you're now like trying to be very careful, and you're just defending. First thing first, apologize. Then think about the matter. Open up the situation. You guys should have a heart to heart and settle everything. So these people, I don't understand. I just wish Wani had somebody who was really, it was mutual. And like I said, why I think it's not mutual is because she went first. She
Oh,
chose
they
the
will have
boy.
their heart to heart somewhere else.
They'll talk about
uh,
it. Child.
Another
I really
place.
doubt that.
Precious.
David will even
There are
come back. They
different
would
ways
really,
to have heart to heart talk. Let's not go there.
yeah, sure. Couples they will settle. That means talking like an expert. So
No.
leave it for the expert.
I'm not there.
There are different ways to have their heart to heart talk.
We leave it for the expert.
Hey.
All right, so let's talk about Onyeka winning HOH. I mean, this is really, really good HOH this time, but then again, it's a no eviction week, so it's not the kind of HOH I want to win in a week where I know I'm not going home, because it'll be too sad to see that this HOH thingy. And again, back to what I was saying before we talk about Onyeka winning HOH is the fact that this split thing is going to actually allow a lot of people to now stand. That way they get to prove if they are worth it to stay in the house. I'm not sure if anybody even did worth it for this house, but then again, like this is time for them for you to see
Did
who
you
has
watch
the low numbers.
that time they told them to remove their stuff? It felt more like an initiation process without their dress.
Okay.
People that
I
it's just too over. Like
When I
it's
saw that
over.
thing,
I was like,
what
what's
is going
this?
on?
I felt like I was watching all these all this that sacrifice time now.
It was
No, they have to put that suspense there. Like this is the time where the
the
big deal.
background sound, everything
Yeah.
was just
I think somebody was crying there. Is it one or the
a
other?
couple of them were
Oh, crying because they know that this one is a fuck up. No, this is not supposed to happen.
personally, like the fact that the song was evoking emotions, then the dressing, and then the split thing was looking like you're not going to see this person again.
Mhm.
So everything was just too dramatic. And I'm like, for people to drop bad, people that they do all this ceremony. I thought it was
I'm telling you that I thought I was like, what is all this now?
and about these things. We still have to talk about the fact that the show has been very boring.
It is boring.
This is the worst set. I don't know why I keep saying this every time we have this conversation, because
Should I say
know
it's
what
the
Big Brother
9?
used
You know,
to be
there's something
like.
they used to say about this 9 something.
Mhm.
Like, would I say that is what is following the show? Or something?
No,
The first person that we actually lost his guard in this thing is what the hell? You didn't check all those people? Didn't you study
No
them?
content.
These people have
I think that-
nothing.
I
They're
don't
all
think-
acting like. No, you're now front. We're acting like families, but at the back we'll talk bad about each other. We're not even doing the fight. Is not.
No,
I mean, then now you be
real.
hearing the basketballs, this one different. And
I
that's
said
nothing.
like I give said I'm always.
Nothing. There's nothing we
They
are
just-
about.
They did not do like proper research on these people.
That's just
These people.
if I can remember. I think Wani and Andy, one of them said the Mbadiwe twins that they are not real. I mean, she talked about them outside like shit. I think was it Wani or Andy? Like one of them dated one of those twins also outside, and their behavior and everything. So that's just to tell you, and for you to maintain that this week, you're telling me all these people they are real. They are not acting like that. I think we talked about
Yeah, I was talking about
Nelly also.
Nelly, Ebuka had come up and said that Wani was talking to Sean and said maybe her bomb they did not do it well, or how did they even
Aike.
yeah, just maybe and I saw the look on her face, like one would expect that
She would react.
the camera
Depends.
leaves her, she's already attacking the girl. Like, what are you saying? Because one of the things I know is that women are very, very particular about how they look. Like, they're so particular about how they look. So that's the reason why you see a lot of times people are going under the knives just because they want to look a certain way.
Look perfect.
Because
Look
they
nice.
don't just know that, oh, my stomach is not bulging, I don't have hip dip, I'm looking very good, there's no flabby stomach, there's no back fat, there's no rolls or something. So imagine
face.
someone now insulting you on stuff that are more like your body insecurities or something, and now says that, oh, they didn't do your bomb
They
very
didn't
well,
do it well.
that kind of thing. And Nelly did not ever see from that day to have a conversation about it. I think Nelly is fake, and I stand on it, I think she's actually fake, because I personally would have gone to meet her.
Even if it's fake, she will still react that what's your business?
You
It's
know
my
what I'm
body.
saying? Like, it's my
Even people that we've seen that even people that we've seen outside, like they would react to it. I think Messi too reacted that. She even spoke about it that yes, she did it peer pressure or whatever, but they will still react that guy. Why would you talk about my body?
First of all, for you to go and do your body, forget all those things I would say. It's because I'm not satisfied with how my body looks or something. It's because we want people to see our body differently.
Yes, now
we want them to notice. I mean, if I do my bomber and I come here and you don't see anything, then I believe that
it wasn't
done well.
Yeah.
And so that's why if you say something about my body, I will react to it. You can't tell me my ear is big and I will just be looking. I'm just talking of ear, not just talk of something like
my forehead. Talk about my forehead.
If somebody tells you as a girl that you're not fine,
you explain.
You win for you. You have to go to the mirror and be like, what's in this?
What is my saying? Even if you're not fine too, you still talk now. Even if it's delusional, you still talk that.
Someone at one time said something to me that I felt like it was really derogatory, and I remembered how I went back and I started thinking about it. Like, what's this person saying? Like I really thought about it. Like it was so painful. So then I now imagine someone telling me that they did not do my body.
They don't do it very well.
And I'm calm about it.
And the next thing I think the next day, the morning we saw them all eating their breakfast.
And they are so calm. Oh my God.
Laughing. I don't know. There's no way I will sit on that same table with you and laugh. That day,
I don't like trouble.
We don't talk about it that
what's
day.
Your business?
Even if we don't talk about it that day, you will know that I'm very angry with you.
I'll tell you that you don't.
I just don't want to go very. I just want to talk.
I don't know if she's trying to avoid issues or something. No, like I don't feel like this. It's not every time that somebody does something to you that you just try and seek out peace. Call them out and tell them that I don't agree with this thing you're doing.
Okay,
I don't agree with what you said about me or something. But she's not having a conversation. She's just avoiding the girl. Like this.
I think Nelly does not want issues.
It's not.
But let's look at Nelly and Chinwe. Nelly's act, like the way she behaved with Chinwe. Look at someone that said, "Okay, I think that dress she wore it's actually going to look better on me than on Chinwe." So imagine someone that said that, not reacting to
I think there's something behind that.
I understand.
Because she actually react, like if she had not like spoken to Chinwe that way, I would have said maybe she's a very calm person. But
so you are not seeing that.
I'm not saying that something's going on.
She's actually fake. I think she's fake. I don't think she's real. And you know when she had come into the house, I was actually rooting for her because I felt like this girl has what it takes. I saw yesterday on Twitter, I think this morning, somebody said she came with the body of Messi AK, then is now running the attitude. I can't remember in the context of how the person, but the person was just trying to say, this girl came into the house, she looks like she had what it takes. She looked like she had what it takes, to actually, be one of the most talked about housemates and give all the vibes and everything. But then she comes into the house and she's just so low budget.
That's bad.
She's just so low budget. Like she's not even trying to give us any and I'm like, there's nothing special, girl. There's nothing. There's not, because usually when you see girls who have done their bum or they've done their body or something, there's a lot of things to be proud of. Do you know what it means? To go under the knife is not easy.
It's not.
And then you now go under the knife and you have this body that people are killing themselves to get. Even some people even die in the process. And then you are now acting low budget.
And someone is not insulted that.
And you're not even saying anything.
Someone is not insulting all the pain you took to get that body.
What if the body is even natural?
If you think of the day, this body is not natural. We know it's not natural.
I don't know.
I said we know. Say
the real.
What is natural? That's why she's like.
Check the real part from the other one.
I has already seen the body is not even natural.
I wanted to say something, but I say it.
No. I'm like, if I can see your body and you're looking good, girl. Somebody is outside and the person is telling you that you don't look good or they didn't do your body well. Why are you not talking about it? Like, why are you not talking about? Because I mean, it took you. The other day I was listening to, I think it was Messi AK on a podcast that she was talking about. After they do their like bodies, it takes them like 3 days.
You cry for 3 days straight.
For like 3 days. So I'm like, so for all that pain when you go cry, I'm telling you, say you don't do your body well.
Sometimes it's more than 3 days.
It's almost fight scatter everywhere.
You shut up. You know what I'm going through. You know I know the funny part. When you do that, you don't sit down. You have to stay on your stomach.
14 days.
For 14 days.
I can't imagine myself.
And you can't sit down
Like,
like
will now tell you that they did not do your body well, and you are looking. So there's a problem. I can't believe that this girl actually did that. I feel like she could have done a lot more. And that's what I said when I said Onyeka and winning this HOH eviction week doesn't make sense for me though.
nah.
But she doesn't know.
Yeah, she doesn't know. I
She
actually feel bad for the girl because I mean she's tried. You can't reach at all now.
The guy cry. You can't be saying
eviction. I feel like people actually have left this no eviction during meetings.
No, but I think what he's trying to do it this time around is because he just separated them, so he wants them to
Yeah,
go
to still enjoy their game.
It's just
And
like they're
enjoy
just
their
coming into the
families.
show. So that I think I watched a place where he gave them time to.
We've seen everything that these people can offer. There's
But
nothing.
we let them rest to give them let's give them this offer.
In the 60s, they're giving them chance.
They could have gave Ben a task,
Yeah.
so we don't know. I mean, he told
I hope
them
we'll be able to
Ben
execute,
to.
I hope
Some
we'll be
people
able
are
to
stealing
execute.
eggs in the house, hiding eggs in the house. He should try to find everything and bring it to him. There's a reward for it. So let's.
This is
let's
the part where I always like.
And I think it will not be.
People would have been the gangster that would have run this thing, and I
didn't watch
just good content.
I didn't watch other people's diary sessions, so I think maybe someone else might hide noodles or all that, and he will tell them go and look for it. So that will cost. So imagine me hiding noodles and
you coming out,
and I come out and I don't see it.
nah.
Why are we waiting for people that tell us
But
what
Big
to do?
Brother needs to, they need to make the money because I'm sorry to say there's nothing here.
Yeah,
No, I'm not
if they come this year and they say that they made a lot of money from the show, I'll probably be like, are you guys joking? Because people are not watching. I saw somebody say that, I think a guy or something on social media, he said usually when it's Big Brother's time, their mom will call them and tell them to pay for like 3 months bouquet because their mom rarely ever watches TV until like Big Brother's show and stuff like that. The mom will call and say, oh please, that kind of thing. He said the mother can't remember when she put on her TV because of she's not getting the vibe. People don't have fans, like no stan. I mean, like me personally, I'm not standing anybody. Because I'm like
it's very low outside.
I just feel everybody there is like really mid. Like they're all mid.
Not like before, like
And I feel
everywhere is
the
just
show would only the highlight of this show would only be the fight between Ruti and Wani, and that's too bad for the show. That's the only highlight. I don't think. Can you talk about any other thing else?
There's nothing.
That's the major highlight of the
That's
show.
nothing.
Ruti and Wani's fight.
and the
That's
couples
the
that used to give
highlight.
us their own this thing, they are just relaxed now.
I don't even really think they give so much out. Me, I just said what's your name? Double K.
No, they are not giving any.
They're just there
The
now.
only strategy for them is
Yes,
just
that
we are
we-
married
yeah,
And I'm tired of I'm tired
We're
of
married and we're
Just
hiding it from
literally
people.
just steal. But people always people are saying,
And our reaction also on Sunday when Ebuka asked her a question about their kids.
yeah,
That was very.
I felt like she
was
could have
just very-
defended it better. But she laughed it off.
And it's like,
People in the
it's
house
just
don't
the
even
kids.
really care. They could have pressed further.
Also, I should tell you that these hours, they just.
because I can't hear those kind of things from Ebuka. I will not come and I will ask you straight up like,
When did you people kiss?
what are you
When
guys?
did they
trying to
ask
do?
you out? What are you guys doing?
Then Karen now
there's
mentioned was
nothing.
mentioning to Kelly Ray. I think I saw a clip where she said that Onyeka told her that her strategy is to poke her nose in people's matter. For me, I feel like the only person that has actually kept giving us a little bit of something is actually Onyeka. Onyeka has tried.
Yeah,
Onyeka
I actually tried.
Onyeka has actually tried.
Onyeka and Ben. Those two
From the
people.
get-go when she was coming on the show, she had said it that she intends to poke her nose in people's matter, and she has lived to it. Onyeka has actually lived to it. She has been doing that since, but this house may no get caught.
They're not
Ben
even
did
out.
not say it, but Ben is there. Ben is in everybody's matter. Ben, if you tell Ben one thing, and just be sure.
He's always
be
trying not to be in anybody's bad record. Like he's always trying.
Yeah, he's trying to do like, okay,
I'm
I'm pleasing this person. Ben is the type of person that once you come to you, hear what you have to say, take it to the other person, hear what the other person has to say, bring it back to you, exaggerate it,
action,
and after exaggerating, he'll still return it back to you. That kind of person that will be in the middle. Meanwhile, he's there busy there, acting like a good guy that accepts people, two of you. Action, Ben. That's why we call Ben Ben.
And your favorite.
Oh my god! No, the guy I don't when the guy entered this house, I told Fresh, I have a bad feeling that this guy. And she was like,
No, the life is okay.
Because the life is okay.
It's just there.
It's really right that no, this guy is not straight. I said this guy no, he gets something
for a man, like a man who is somebody that I want to be romantically involved with, I mean, no happy bed. For the things that happen, I'm sure it's over. I think that somebody is going through a lot.
She does not know what's going on.
Like if I ever talk about something putting me in bed, I would just be pissed.
No.
So pissed because like what the hell? Like you couldn't really make his decision between giving Chizoba or Anita the only meat he has. When Ebuka is asking him another question again on Sunday about him wanting a body and Chizoba not being the ex-body. Chizoba is and then she's asking Chizoba, are you a baddie? She's like, I'm a baddie. But Ebuka says that, but Ben doesn't think so.
Like I expected her to say, I'm not a baddie in Jesus' name. I'm not a baddie in Jesus' name. But
yes, actually be so hot to think that you've been
So yes, and it's just like
you don't think I'm a baddie. Am I not buying?
I'm not that these guys don't come across then. I don't want
to romantically involved with this guy.
No, we show you better.
And you're supposed to enter boxing one on one. Alright guys, I think since we don't have any eviction this week, so we can't actually say that we want to put up anybody for eviction or something.
But we have, I think, how many weeks left?
Just 4 more.
So
this is like
remove this
weeks.
now, and you're talking about the
3 more weeks.
So that's how many people? Big Brother might have to remove like 6, 5.
Yeah, they're going to remove a lot.
Because there are still many.
I'm not even really bothered because, like I said, it's not like they are really giving content. The only person I was really worried about them not taking out was Ruthie, because I felt like, oh, this time when we are beginning to see someone that is giving us content and you take the person out of it. I felt like that week should have been a no eviction week. Because I know in Big Brother house they always have one no eviction week, period. But they didn't bring it up at that time. They can't bring them this week where we don't even read it. Anybody can even go, we don't even care. But it's the show, so I can say it's Biggie's house, Biggie's rules. Whatever he's doing, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Alright, so I think this is where we're going to draw the curtains. Let's see whether this week person go give us gas boss or what.
Nobody. Except if there's someone that will give gas boss, it will start with those twins, Andy and Wani.
And that's why I don't like that the show is just on those people. I think other people should have other things to bring to the table. Now, fake life, they're all fake.
They're just pretend. Like I feel they're just pretending, and they don't know that they're pretending. They're just affecting
because it's supposed to be a reality.
But just be free.
Those people that come to this house, you see them. I mean, a presenter trying to act like, okay, I'm all singer, trying to show off their there's nobody showing that this is what I can do. I'm not seeing it in them. I mean, the lawyer herself, I'm not even seeing her trying to act like a lawyer. Even the singer himself, I think sometimes he's trying, Kelly. At least people know that he can sing and they try for that. But it's not even there. No passion, nothing. Cassia, I don't know what she can do. What's her name? Nelly, I don't know. It's just a bomb. She's shaking everywhere. Anita is there. We have Nelly alone
because the platform is also meant for you to showcase your talent.
Your talent. Tell them what you can do.
They feel that when they leave the house, that's when they'll be able to show us. When they don't know that it's even in that house. Free advert there.
One part is how the house may think that they have a large.
That's the.
I don't know what. I don't know what Tofa's talent.
I think I saw somebody on social media said that this housemates will have to work tirelessly to be able to even sell anything to Nigerians because they don't even have yourself for their.
No.
Anyways, it's okay. Let's close the show. You guys have a lot to say, but this is where we're going to have to draw the curtains. Thank you so much, Dami. Thank you, Ada. Thank you for trying to help this show. We help the show because the show is no Coco efforts. Because I don't understand what these guys are doing.
Hey.
My name is Precious, and also remember that you can equally like, share, and subscribe on all our social media platforms showing on your screen to find out today's stories on Big Brother Nigeria, all the balls, all the bees, all the moving bars, I don't think they use it all, but then again, that's about it. Thank you for watching.